At a time when kids may be confused by an invisible villain, there's an elite group helping them understand and be safe. They're fighting what's out there by staying in here. They are the Stay Heroes. Meet the Great Hygiene, expert at washing hands and disinfecting surfaces and objects. Dr. Distancio is a master of physical distancing and virtual playdates. And General Fields uncovers emotions and harnesses positivity. Your kids can become Stay Heroes too. Learn how at stayheroes.org.
Annual campaign to increase awareness of the disease. 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in her life. After skin cancer, breast cancer is the most common cancer among women in the United States. Millions of women are living with breast cancer, and survival rates have improved over time, thanks in part to early detection and advances in treatment. Early detection is the key to improving the chance of survival. Tonight, we would like to support the fighters, admire the survivors, honor the taken, and never ever give up hope. If you or someone you love has been affected by cancer of any kind, we ask that you stand in their honor while Brooke serves the honorary first point in tonight's match.
And we are back for the varsity portion of tonight as Lady Bulldogs get ready to, I think we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance first here, so we'll be back after this PSA.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends. It's great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their game, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendships,
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
Dixon High School is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, and we remind all spectators that this game is competitive, but it is also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from making cheers, chants, or creating. The varsity team will be playing the best 3 out of 5 sets. We welcome our guests from Licking and wish all players good luck in tonight's game. Now, let's meet tonight's starting lineup. The lineup for the Licking Lady Wildcats. Number 2, Anna Sullivan. Number 3, Anna Bedlock. Number 7, Winfrey Kirby. Number 8, Abby Sullivan. Number 4, Macy Sparks. Number 10, Cameron Barnes. And number 26, Riley Maloney. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the moment you've been waiting for. The starting lineup, your Dixon Lady Bulldogs. Number 19, freshman Brooke Easterling. Number 22, freshman Lisa Martin. Number 8, sophomore Annie Alexander. Number 28, sophomore Haley Clubb. Number 18, junior Camlin Baggett. Number 16, senior Maddie McBride. And number 10, Caitlin Baker, senior. And one last special request. Turning 10 today. Happy birthday, Raymond Matlock.
And we are now ready to begin the varsity portion of the contest, as Lady Cats will start the visitors, since they're visitors, they'll have the customary start. Licking in black, Dixon in red. And we got 2 and 2 on the front for Dixon. We got 3 on the front for Licking. And Licking will take the first point here. Licking is a defending Final Four team, as I believe they took 4th last year in the state playoffs. Same players are also part of the state semifinal basketball team. And they come in with, I believe, 16 wins on the season. That was point for Dixon, that last point. And another point for Dixon, so 2-1 as Dixon takes an early lead. Block set for the long serve. That one could have sailed out of bounds, but touched by Licking. Both these teams with good ball control to start out. And good dig by Dixon on that, as that's going to be out, I believe. It is, so nope. Touched, and point for Licking. Good dig once again from the Lady Bulldogs, as Licking, though, is able to pick up the point. At the line is Hannah Medlock for the Lady Wildcats. And that's going to sail out of control, and 4-2 now. Still in favor of Licking. And Dixon's going to pick up a point off the error, as going to the line we have a lot of people on this roster. That is Brooke Easterling. Well, I have 3 subs out there, though, so I have a combined roster, I'm sure. And Licking will pick up the hit inbounds. And it was ruled in. It should be Licking's ball. Here it is. So we had some confusion there. Wildcats with another point, so 6-3. This is 3 out of 5, so first one to 3 is the winner. These can draw out quite a bit sometimes. Licking last week picked up a 3-0 win over, I believe it was Bourbon. Either Bourbon or Eugene. And Dixon pick up that point. So tomorrow night we'll have basketball. The girls will face Joey Barber from Lebanon, and the boys will face the Cuba Wildcats. 7-4. Still in favor of the Lady Cats. Licking is on the scoreboard as the Cats, and Dixon is on the scoreboard as the Dogs. So 8-4 now. Strong hit by Licking as 9-4 now, and Dixon is kind of shut down at the moment. Dixon needs to kind of figure out where they're hitting to right now. They're hitting straight down the middle. So 3-1 shift there for Licking, as that will result in a point for Dixon. So looks like we got a 3 front, 3-2, 2 in the middle. And it's saved by the Bulldogs. It's going to be a good effort by both teams so far, and a few too many hits for Dixon, as 10-5 in favor of Licking. So 11-5 now. Because I'm going to open up my nondescript candy. We'll just call it N and N's. And point for Dixon as the ball goes into the net. So I'll enjoy my N and N's right now. That'll be an ace for Dixon. That is, I believe, club. It was club. Haley Club, to be exact. And another point for Dixon. So Bulldogs coming out with a vengeance now as they've cut this within 3. This is a very good looking team, as they were defending state or Final Four teams, district champions last year. And Dixon's holding their own, as Dixon's coming in, I believe, with just 2 wins. Licking has 16. And that's going to be a point for Licking, so 3-point game, but both teams holding close. JV was the same. First match was down to the wire. And it's going to be point for Dixon, and 2 points once again, as I believe Risa Martin goes to the up to serve. She's a freshman, and Dixon will cut it to within a point. And that's going to be out, so 13-11. And strong hit as 14. Oh, that's going to be Dixon ball, so 13-12. And a little low on the hit, but good effort by Dixon, and 2-point game once again. At the line is Hannah Medlock. And Licking point as the ball got hung up right there inside the Dixon net. And returned in a tall way by the Lady Wildcats, as 3 of them are clumped right there in that, right along the net, so very hard to stop. And 17-12 now as Licking begins to get on a roll here. Dixon, looks like the Dixon coach is strategizing a little bit there. And that's going to go down as a hard hit and stop this bleeding, I guess you could say, for Dixon, as that will bring up Brooke Easterling again. And I have no clue how they decide who serves. And back to Licking there. It's a 5-point advantage in favor of the Lady Cats. And looks like Licking is approaching a 20-point mark, which will give them good advantage to win the first set. And 5 points away from first round being over here, as Licking is really using that size to just get higher than Dixon and knock the ball down. Bulldogs shorter but quicker team. And Dixon is able to salvage a little bit and keep this reasonable here. Still 6-point difference, but Dixon has to score 11 to win, while now Licking has to score 4 to win. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Dixon. We'll be back after this 30-second PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
So as we are still in the timeout here, we'd like to thank some of the businesses that make this possible. Tom's Meat Market in Montreal area, kind of Lake the Ozarks, Richland area. Security Bank of Pulaski County. And American Family Insurance Agent Teresa Stafford, as they're all big supporters this year of Frisco League Sports. And back to serve is Abby Solins. So 3 points will end this set. Good dig by Dixon, though, to return that. And good block, but into the net, so now it's 3 points away. I had my math wrong. And nearly had it down as Dixon will pick up the 15th point. So Baker's at the line. And Licking will gain their 23rd point off the default serve, or fault serve. And 1 point away from ending the first set as 24-15, the Lady Wildcats have the ball. However, the last couple times, Dixon has able to extend this a play or two. And Licking will finish the first with the win. We'll be back after this PSA.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks.
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends. It's great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals by having a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendships.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
And coming back out of that, the Lady Bulldogs will start this round as looks like everyone settles down. We got 4 on the front for Dixon, 3 on the front, 2 in the back for Licking. One in the back, and of course the server. And strong hit, good save. That's going to be off the ceiling, so point for Licking to start this off. And that's going to be out, so point for Dixon. So Easterling coming to the line for serve. And blocked. Saved by the Bulldogs. Both these teams, once again, good ball control. And that will be out, so point in favor of Licking. And that will drop in, so ace by the Lady Wildcats. Good hit for, it is number 3, Hannah Medlock. And sealing a little bit in the way, and Dixon ties this up now. So Abby Alexander with a good effort so far to tie this up, and Licking will get the ball as it sails a little too far out. So 5-3 in favor of Licking. And that's going to be out, and Dixon will continue to hang in there. It's still only a 1-point ball game. And good hit by Dixon, so we're knotted back up at 5 apiece. Good serve by Caitlin Baker. And ball just got away in the middle, and Licking will gain the 1-point advantage. We have coming into the game Baggett for Alexander. And that point will head to the Wildcats as Abby Sollins will score that. And so far, Dixon is doing a good job on defense as strong hit. That's going to go out of bounds, 8-5. Once again, good effort as Licking's able to slip it down the middle, but Dixon again on the defense are able to work together as a team. It's 10-5. I had 9. And good return by the Lady Bulldogs. And we're going to have possibly a double hit. We do. That's against Dixon, so Solins once again will continue to add to her point total. Couple of them into the net, nothing called. That's going to be out, so I believe it is Dixon ball. Good dig by the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be a little short, and 12-6 now. At the line is, I believe, Macy Sparks with the serve. And good hit by Dixon to keep this alive, so 12-7. We have a sub coming in. We have Cruson coming in for Sparks. And Risa Martin is serving for Dixon. 4 Lady Bulldogs on the line. That's going to be an ace for Martin as it stayed in bounds. So we're going to have a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
And both the teams are coming out of the timeout as looks like Martin will once again get another chance to serve. Good effort the last time with the ace. That time Licking was able to adjust to get there, and a little bit of surprise for Dixon, but able to still get the ball over, and Dixon right back again. So Lady Bulldogs are still hanging in there. So if you're just joining us for the varsity contest, the playoff games will be on Misha TV this year. That's across the board, no matter who does them. And there will probably be a cost associated with each game. So be sure to check beforehand and set up a Misha account, as you'll need that in order to purchase a game. I did. It took like 3 minutes. So keep that in mind before the games, and I will post what games I will be doing, so that way you guys can plan ahead and purchase as necessary what you need for, what games. This is a new process, so give, the state and give us time as we will figure it out. She's just off camera. I was looking for her. And we got a fall. So fault, and back to Licking as 15-9 it is. Once again, she is just off that little corner of the camera. Licking with the shot. And also, update from the Great Lakes Valley Conference earlier today. The conference will be having athletic competitions beginning, I think, December, January time frame. However, there will be no fans allowed right now. Only essential personnel. So keep an eye out on the GLVC page, and Cameron Barnes will force Dixon to take a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are coming back. While we got a break here, let's take a look at some of our sponsors here for this year overall. Tom's Meat Market. He has been a sponsor for us his third year. Security Bank of Pulaski County. This is his second year. And, of course, American Family Insurance agent, Teresa Stafford. She is our Misha sponsor, so she will be handling the cost of mostly Misha basketball. So if you want to be a sponsor to go to volleyball or softball or, I don't know, not sure how I do cross country, but I guess cross country or track. Track would be pretty easy. A little complicated though since I coach track. And Licking looks like they are on a roll here to close this out, but Dixon still had some fight in him last set. She goes way back to the mats on the other end of the court, and Dixon will get in double digits off that. Still an 8-point lead for Licking. And that's going to be ruled out, so 11. I believe that is Maddie McBride serving on that. So good first set, and ace for McBride. It's a 6-point game now, as Dixon, as I mentioned, is not out of it yet. It's going to be close. I think it was ruled in. It is, looks like ruled Licking's way there. It looked like it was in on the camera. However, I don't have a super close-up view of it. So 19 points for Licking. And Dixon's able to come back and make up for that. So back to the line is Brooke Easterling. That's going to be out, so Dixon will come within 5 points here in the second set. We have the Licking coaches thought about calling a timeout right there, as Licking will get the ball back. Got a sub coming in for Licking as Sparks comes in for Crinson. Let's call it Crenshaw. So 5 points away from closing this out is the Wildcats. And Dixon's still hanging in there. As hard hit, and 21-14 now. We are nearly on pace of scoring what we were before. We're going to have a timeout called by Dixon. We'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are back here, I believe, as we had a issue with the computer, or something happened. And we are on game point here as Looking will win this 25-15, so with that, we will take a break, and we will be back after this PSA.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks.
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends. It's great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outburst, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendship.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
And we are coming back as still in the timeout a little bit, and I am confused. Oh, we have a 25-25 tie in St. James and Owensville, both playing at St. James High School. So it's first 1-2. And Owensville has the ball there as St. James nearly had an ace on the hit, and Owensville will take a 1-point lead, but looks like we are back to our ball game. Licking currently leads by 2 games, so we will keep this game going and give you an update. I'm sure you guys are wanting to know the score of St. James and Owensville. So Dixon with a spread out defense, but Licking's able to pick up the first point. And that is Anna Solins now with the score. Dixon adjusted a little, and big hit from the top by Murray Winter on that. She's a member of the basketball team and volleyball team from the Final Four last year. So Licking's coming out strong as they've taken a 3-0 lead, and Owensville and St. James are both tied 26-26 now. And Licking with another hard hit coming off that front line. That may have been Winter again. I don't have any heights, but I'm going to guess 6'5" just to make it sound good. Dixon, good return by the Lady Bulldogs as error by Lady Wildcats, so that will send McBride in for the serve. big hit, so 5-1 in favor of Licking. If you'd like to check out the St. James game, it is on the St. James Tiger Athletic page, I believe is what it's called on YouTube. Please wait till our game is over, though. Unless you want to put both of them on, then you can be watching in style. So 6 point for... Oh, my bad. The score's off a little bit here. I'm a little confused here. I got 5 to... I don't know. So we're going to say 6-2, I guess, is the official score. A little confused on the score there, but we have some subs coming in. Crenshaw will replace Unlock there. So 7-2 and 27-27 tie. We're going to head to a timeout right here in Dixon also, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
We are back here, and it looked like Owensville won that first set in St. James, and Lady Bulldogs are looking to recoup a little bit on defensive side. This is where you need a defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator. Hard hit coming from Solins of the Wildcats. That's Abby Solins. And 8-1 now or 8-2. As Licking is taking a dominant lead in this so far. I believe we had some volleyball at Waynesville. Ball got hung up somewhere in the ceiling there. And Dixon still keeps the ball in play as a little set off the tip, but able to recover by Licking. And that's going to be too high as Licking will come away with the point. And 10-2 now in favor of the Lady Wildcats. And good return for Dixon. Licking nearly knocked it out of bounds, but Dixon saved it, and Licking is there with a hard hit. So that front line of, I believe it is Solins, maybe. Is Abby Solins, Barnes, and Sparks on the front line for Licking there. They are just tearing it up today as 10-point lead now in favor of Licking. So three-player front for Licking. The kind of a, not sure what to call a shift like that. We got a Kind of shifting 3-1 forefront for Dixon. And Dixon will finally get the ball back as got 18 coming in for 8, so Baggett will come into the game and Alexander will take a break. Nine-point difference. And Licking will make it a 10-point difference once again, so 13-3 with, well, until we get 25. We don't really have time limit here, so. But now we are proud to be bringing you Dixon Bulldog Athletics during the winter and also Richland Bears Athletics, so. I'm working on Frisco League Tournament and districts to make that happen. That's going to be out off Dixon, so timeout again by Dixon. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Ms. Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
So Solins to serve. And Dixon with a good return as both teams are shifting around. At one point we had 5 Licking players on the front line. It's like a rotation of 4 for Dixon. And that's going to go out as Licking will get their 16th point of the contest. Licking has 2 wins so far, and Dixon has 0. And if they can save that, Dixon is able to save that as good effort for the Lady Bulldogs. And good hit, and just kind of stunned the Lady Wildcats by that save, and it just fell gracefully to the ground. So 16-4. And going back to the line, we'll stun Dixon Group 2 as Jenna Matlock will pick up the will get the first serve. It looked like Baggett kind of hand hurt a little bit after that. So once again, tomorrow we will have junior high basketball with Jolie Barber for the girls and Cuba for the boys. Those games will begin at 5 p.m. They'll, of course, be here live. And coming into the game is Medlock for Crenshaw for the Wildcats. And for Baker comes into the game for Easterling for Dixon. Dixon is able to get a point out of this as both teams doing a good job, but first mistake. My score was not right. 17-5, by the way, in favor of Licking. And Dixon, 17-6 now, still in favor of the Wildcats. Off in the distance, in the nice dress suit there is Travis Bohr, a former Waynesville Tiger and now the principal at Dixon. And we're going to have touching the net possibly, called 2 hits on that, so Licking will pick up their 18th point, and unless Dixon can pull something out of their hat here, unless we got some rabbits hiding somewhere, this is going to wind up probably going Licking's way. Dixon, Licking just kind of got stunned once again there as no one really knew where the ball was. Martin with the serve. That's going to be straight down the middle and just inbounds before the line, so 19-7. Alexander coming into the game for Baggett. If anybody knows anything about volleyball and wants to do some play-by-play the next game, feel free to come on up and let me be quiet and you can sound intelligent. Saved by Licking there as Dixon put it in an awkward spot. Good return by Dixon, though, off that dig. And that is a line drive straight into the shortstop. Lots of high balls going out of control a little bit here, and one. Dixon still keeps it in. Good back serve on that. Once again, another good little bump serve. And good block by Licking. So 3 points away from ending this at 22-7. Anna Solon's back there doing the serving right now. So 2 points away, and looks like Licking is going to pick up a 3-0 victory here after, may not be this score, but it's going to be most likely a Licking victory. Once again, Licking is a returning Final Four team, both basketball and volleyball. I think 4 or 5 of these girls were also on that basketball team. And that will do it as we will call it a good night here, and with a 3-0 final. Thank you for watching and have a good night.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.